Okay, here we are, tour of my studio. There's the resident cat. Pooh! Pooh! Say hello! Okay, so, here's my door. I have a full-length mirror and bulletin board with all my creative stuff. Little closet there, absolutely jam-packed with bins of fabric. And up on top, it's packed full of things. Then we have table number 1. Doll making supplies. There's a few finished dolls that are ready to go up on the market. One window, so I can sit and watch the birds while I sculpt. It's my little doll sculpting area with little partly finished dolls. Let's see, I'm trying to get back far enough to give you a long view. Okay. View of the garden. Very early spring before I've done any cleaning up. So there's the other half of the doll making table with more doll making supplies and some wigs. Over here is, let's see if I can get a long view here. There's a little closet there, packed to the gills with various craft supplies. It's a dollhouse I'm in the middle of making. File cabinet. And there's another display or another shelving unit. This one is mainly full of Ren Fair items, steampunk stuff along that line. My dressmaker's dummy with a project that I'm cutting out as a pattern for this. Behind there is another, my newest shelving unit that I actually just put in yesterday. It actually has some empty space. And there's a small little hanging rack there to hang my things on. Wall, there's some paper models of birds that I've done. And here is my frog and toad collection, which actually started out as a joke. I had 3 frogs on top of my computer monitor and people kept giving me more. So now I have a ton. And back here, if I pull back, that's where my sewing machine is. And then over here, we have a bookcase behind that's full of Ren Fair items, and then there's a freestanding garment rack with half-finished items hanging on it. My CDs. Another bulletin board. I just put that up yesterday too, so it's not full yet. Then over here we have my second table, which is where I do miscellaneous things, beading, mask making, all of that sort of thing, as well as my library, which is a very small percentage of my library actually, but these are the ones that are related to history and or costuming mainly. And over here we have a second of my collections that's out here, which is my penguins. There's one of the ones I made, my little steampunk penguin. Containers full of beads, window with little cats, and miscellaneous beading supplies that are yet to be put away. The watches are for a jewelry project I'm doing. There's one of my latest masks, my little steampunk half mask, which will be going up on Etsy probably today. More beading supplies, and the second half of my penguin collection. I have actually, I think, over 100 penguins now. Okay, so drawing back a little bit, underneath the table is, big surprise, more storage, mainly bins full of fabric. Underneath at the first table that I showed you is also bins of fabric and ribbon and various things. So anyway, this is where I create.